Italian night. Oh, look who's looking. Mignon. Hi. Meow. Yes. Love you. Oh yeah, this is always fun to make. Homemade pasta. Homemade red sauce from scratch. Passata is what I was trying to say. Homemade passata. What do we have? We have whole garlic. We've got bay leaf, oregano, thyme, fresh from our garden. Tomatoes are not from our garden, unfortunately. And green onions chopped up, salt, pepper, a little bit of harissa, olive oil, and some white vinegar. Yes. 400 degrees, hour and a half. Oh, it's getting there. Nice. Have to break these up shortly. Getting to where we want them to go. When these are done, we're going to mill them in a food mill. Works so good. Very nice. All right. Yes. All right. Let's take a look, huh? Blend it up. A lot of liquid came out already. We're going to squeeze these up and break them up. This is pretty much done. What I'm going to do is turn the oven off. Come on in. All right, so what I've done is I have just broken them all up in here, and we're going to put this in the food mill. But you can see a lot of liquid. If you overcook it, you'll dry it up a bit, but you can add some water or some stock if you need to. But this looks really good. We're going to mill this, get rid of all the heavy debris, and then we're going to cook it down on the stove for a bit. So, moving along. All right, there we go. So, and we got a food mill. Basically, all we're doing is just spooning it in. And hopefully, I always have problems with these sometimes. They goop up and you just, it's a pain in the butt. But hopefully this works well. There you go, food mill. And there we are. Food mill it up. This generally works okay. It's a little small, but it works fine. Works fine enough. How about that? Yep. And there you go, guys. So, did the food mill. Screened everything out as much as possible, which is always good. Food mill does really well with it. And this is what you get. You get a homemade passata sauce. Now, what you have to do is thicken this up. So, this is too thin to use. So, we're going to thicken this up and see how it turns out. Just to show you what the debris looks like, that's left over, all the pulp, all the herbs, the tomato seeds, that's what you want to get out of the seeds, and the rind. So that's good, you know. You get a bunch of stuff. This is probably 4 pounds of tomatoes, so turned out okay. Not bad, guys. Wow. So much better, doesn't it? Look at that. Oh, it's thickening up nicely. We're good. It probably needs about 10-20 minutes. You don't want it watery when you do your dish. That's the worst. Thick is better. Turned out well. Very nice. Reducing nicely. Some nice Italian sauce.